Hey guys, Running Kimono here. So, I have a couple different stores that we're talking about today. I had a haul that went really bad today at the Dollar General, and I was just grabbing a couple odds and ends, and basically, cashier tried to shame me into paying full price, which this has not happened in probably like 6 years, and I coupon like a lot. And I was shocked by this. She was trying to embarrass me, and it didn't work. So I asked for the manager, and I stood my ground. So I'll talk about that at the end, but it was pretty bad. Okay, so the first store that we're talking about is Walgreens, and I just did a quick deal. I grabbed 2 of the Suave Professional, the gold bottles of shampoo, a shampoo and a conditioner. I grabbed 2 of the Suave hairsprays, very sizable cans, and then 2 of the children's, it's like a watermelon body wash, shampoo, that sort of stuff. Pretty sizable little container. I used 5 coupons that include the 2 off a 2, the one on the left, the one in the center is $1 off 1. I used 2 of those for the hairspray, and then $1 off 1 for the children's Suave shampoo. So 5 coupons altogether, and I got the cashier to scan every single item individually, and these coupons scanned perfectly. And they are from the Retail Me Not of July the 28th. And if you purchase from Sandra, if you bought that week, you would have these coupons to do this deal. You're specifically looking for products with this tag, 5,000 points when you buy 3. It's on a buy one, get one 50% off promotion. If you just buy 1, it's $3.99, but if you buy 2, it's $7 for 2, and then it goes down to $3.50 for the first, and then $1.75 for the second on the buy one, get one 50% off promotion. Again, just to give you a quick visual of like the ones that were tagged for those price points, and working with the buy 3, get back 5,000, lots of different Suave mousses, hairsprays, and then the big can of hairspray. And then we have the Suave, the gold bottles, and then the green ones, like some sort of rosemary shampoo. And just to refresh your memory, again, what I had in my cart, 2 of the shampoos, 2 hairsprays, and then 2 children's like body wash shampoos, those good things. Okay, so with the buy one get one 50% off, they were $15.75. I used $4 coupons from the Retail Me Not of July the 28th for the children's shampoo and the hairspray. And then I used one $2 off 2 from the Retail Me Not for the Suave Professional shampoo. Didn't break any limits because I got a diversification of products. So anyhow, after all of those coupons, it dropped it down to $9.75. With tax, it was a little bit over $10. So I used 10,000 points to pay this down. And then I got 15,000 back, 10,000 for the Suave as I picked up 6 products, plus an extra 5,000 because I hit Beauty Club. So this was essentially free. And just to show you a segment of the receipt, again, half of it was blanked because this cash register, for whatever reason, it's bad this week. And just to show you the very end, so the middle towards what it said payment and where my coupons was, it was totally blanked out. And then this is at the end, so I won't be able to see my receipt in full till tomorrow. But anyhow, just an absolute fabulous deal to get some free Suave over at Walgreens. If you can move on this deal, if you might have some coupons, by all means go for it. Or if you even wanted to use some register rewards that you might have from Almay or Revlon and just want to try to do the deal that way, that would also be a really good use of your register rewards to get back points. I believe the men's shampoo is also part of this too, and there are no coupons for it. So you might want to get an assortment of Suave. Okay, the next store that we have is Kmart, and they just have this little special that you can get $5 of back-to-school products totally for free. So they have a little code that you can text with a smartphone to get a like a little barcode coupon and scan it at checkout with your Shop Your Way, and boom, you can get something like for free. And these classic markers were $1 a piece, so I grabbed 5, and it worked perfectly with this coupon. Okay, so this is what you're going to do to obtain that coupon, guys. You have to text the word campus to 56 $27.8 with your smartphone, and you're going to get a special, you're going to have to opt Y to say yes, and then a coupon will show up for $5 off. You need a Shop Your Way account. This is one per Shop Your Way accounts, and then you get $5 off any back to school supplies, that sort of stuff. It can't be anything that's like on a super like duper clearance or items that are part of like a really big sale. Like they had some notebooks that were 25 cents and they were not part of it. But Kmart only, I know that's kind of a tall order because there are very few Kmarts left in the US, but as you can see with my receipt, I got these for free. So I was very happy about that. Okay, the next store that we're going to talk about is Meijer. Meijer is the Midwest only. So sorry if you don't have this store. We're looking to use these two M-Perks. That is a 4 off a 2 for the Clorox Scentiva and a $1 off 1 for the Bic stationery items. If you did the 4 off a 2 a couple weeks back, sadly you won't have that M-Perk back. But as you can see, these products are $2.99, the trigger sprays and the foams. And then they have a special that when you buy 2, you get $2 off, which is really great. I'll show you the stickers here in a quick second. So, you know, if you really missed out last time, definitely go now because not a lot of people are going and doing this deal because my store was stocked. So it's either the Scentiva trigger sprays or this foam for the bathroom. And this foam is really nice. And as you can see, buy 2, get $2 off instantly. And it's taking place until Saturday. I got 2 little trigger sprays with one of my store cards, and yep, I got them just for tax. So here's the breakdown for this one, guys. 2 of them at $2.99 a piece is $5.98. An automatic 2 off a 2 comes off along with that 4 off a 2 M-Perk coupon. It's basically a manufacturer, but we call them M-Perks over at Meijer. So it zeroes it out to just tax, and this is a limit of a once per card. So if you've done it a couple weeks ago, you can't do it again. But if you still might have that 4 off a 2 M-Perk on your card, like go for it, absolutely. And special shout out to Mary. She told me about this yesterday, and it is a fantastic deal. Okay, the next thing that I grabbed was one of these 89-cent whiteouts. And on, I think Sunday, a $1 off M-Perk for Bic showed up, and so it makes that totally free. If you wanted to grab a bag of pens, it would make it 19 cents for 12 pens, but that's just a bit too much even for this girl. So I grabbed a whiteout for 89 cents. Subtracting that $1 M-Perk, I just paid tax, and the limit for that is 1 per store card. At the Dollar General this week, the Bic pens are $1. So with the Dollar General coupon, or manufacturer loadable, it's free over there, so that's why I won't pay the 19 cents. And just to show you my receipt, as you can see, all of the coupons get reduced down, and I had to pay the tax, which was 29 cents. So that was quite the successful trip today over at Meijer. Okay, and this is where things get not so great. So I went to the Dollar General today. I was not looking for pennies because I went after works, and usually the pennies around here, they clear them because they follow all the different groups on Facebook for pennies, and you know, if your name's Penny, you're kicked out of the store too. But anyhow, this was my basket. I had a Gatorade, 5 bags of the Skinny Pop popcorn, and a thing of pens because there is a digital coupon that makes the pens for free because they're $1 this week. And then the Skinny Pop is kind of a harder thing to find because not every store around here carries it. But this one I was driving through today. Yes, they in fact had it. So anyhow, the cashier, I've seen her before, and I remember the last time I was in there, she couldn't figure out how to scan the coupon or to work the gun, and she was just exasperated. And I made the mistake of going in line today because I think I just wasn't thinking, and same thing happened today. And she looked at the coupon that I had, which was $1 off, and she looked at it, and there's no verbiage on it saying, you know, it has to be a certain size. There's no verbiage on this coupon saying, you know, 1 coupon per day, per lifetime, or else. You know, it's, you can use 5 per transaction. I've used them at the other stores and had no issues. And she basically looked at it. She's like, I can't scan any of these coupons. And I'm like, okay, why? She's like, because you're going to get those for free. And they don't allow it in the Dollar General. And I'm like, yes, they do. She's like, no, they do not. And I work here. And I was like, oh, great. We have a live one here. So I just said to her, I'm like, that lady over there is the manager, right? I'm like, you need to call her over. We'll figure this out. And the manager came over and she looked at the coupons and she's like, yeah, we'll allow it. And the manager scanned all 5, and then I tried to punch in my phone number, and it was a huge hairy thing, and she's like, see what your coupons did? And I was like, oh, this is great. And I tried to actually record this because it was getting crazier and crazier, and just things started escalating. And then she's like, I don't know why you can't pay for them, because, you know, people around here don't get stuff for free. And I'm like, you can use a coupon like this and to get an item for free because it's priced for $1. The coupon's for $1, so it zeroes out to I'm paying the tax. Well, in Michigan, you don't pay food tax or whatever. But she was just really like, she was on. And I said to her, I'm like, it's allowed. And then I guess she got into trouble with a free item coupon before in the past. And I think at the Dollar General, they might not accept, like, if it's just an item, like a free item coupon. And I fully understand that. But this wasn't that. It was $1 off one of these products. And if you read the fine print of the coupon, I was okay to use 5 of them because that's their policy. And I said to her, I'm like, anyhow, after I paid for my Gatorade, basically, because everything else was free and I paid the tax for the balance, she was so huffy with me and really unprofessional and still on that, you know, I should have no problem paying for this and that, you know, just like really giving it to me. And I'm like, I'm the friggin' customer. And I usually am a cool person where I would have just said, hey, give me my coupons back, and I would have left. But it was a hot day and I didn't want to have to mess around, you know, and I just wanted to get my stuff basically. And yeah, you're allowed to buy stuff at the store as the last time I recall, that's what they're in business for, is to make sales. But it was just a really awful experience. I'm definitely going to do my survey. And it was all this thing that she was trying to talk me into just paying for it before I asked for the manager, saying stuff like, you know, we don't do that. I've been here. I know how these things go, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's not even in your coupon policy. I'm like, you should probably pull it out and read it again. I said that on my way out. I'm like, you don't know the coupon policy and you need to read it, because she was saying that if you have a coupon for an item that would zero out, they don't allow it. Plus, any sort of overage is not allowed. It is. If I had other things in my basket to pick it up, it's totally in their policy. And she's like, I work here and I know it. And I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, ma'am, you need to look at that again, because you need to look through this again. And just huffing and spitting at me, and just like, I could see that when people were walking into the door, she was greeting them. And by the time she was done with me, like her face and the trajectory of everything just changed so quickly. And it was like one of those things that I wouldn't argue with somebody, but today of all days, yeah, I totally gave it to her. And I'm like, you don't know it. And I'm sorry, but I shop here a lot and I love this store, and I'm not going to be spoken to this way. Like, you know, and the manager, she really didn't say anything, but I think that was really her job to step in and say something. And it was really bad, like on all accounts. Like, it really put me in a terrible mood. And I'm like, I'm just trying to buy a couple bags of popcorn, like, relax, you know? Of you that have issues with this one store, I feel you 100%. And my goodness gracious, what a really bad experience and a terrible reflection on the entire store when you have employees like that, just making up excuses, shooting off their mouth, kind of shaming me and saying, well, you should have no problem paying for this. How do you know what's inside of my wallet? You know, like, just absolutely unreal. And this is a free item this week. There's a price cut on these bag of Bic pens, so it's exactly $1. And then on Sunday, there was a $1 load or digital manufacturer that showed up, and it's attaching to this product, and it makes it a free bag of pens. Limit 1 per store card, of course. And I don't know how I managed to get this, because the Dollar General, I guess, allowed this, and it was a free item. Anyhow, guys, I'm not going to be saying any more snide remarks, but what an exceptionally challenging day. That's it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one.